Hello guys, what's up? This is Dave with another episode of the Maltese Challenge. Of course, if this is the first time you're watching the Maltese Challenge, be sure to check out the old episodes. I'll put the last episode in the description as well. But so far so good this season. We'll go on to the schedule and see how we've been doing since the last game. And obviously I said I'd go quite far into it and go into the new year, and that's what I did. And it was a really good turnout. Pretty sure the last game was here where we beat Pieter Hotspur 2-0 with 2 goals from Solly. Since then we've won the majority of our games, drawing 3. It's been a really good start. We went to beat Rendy 3-1 in the cup. Mohamed Solly again grabbing another goal. We did have 10 men before any of the goals went in, so I thought maybe it could be a bit of a struggle, but we went and got the result in the end against a lower division opposition, but at the end a win's a win. Went into the next round of the cup. Drew against Hamrun Spartans. You know, we battled for this one again, which we dominated, but Sota ended up getting a late equaliser for us there. Beat Melita 3-1 away from home. Solly with another hat-trick. 2 of the 3 were penalties. St Andrews a 3-1 win again. Solly on the score sheet again. Aboles and Alessandro Lopez. Beat Maaba 1-0. Solly with another early goal. Then we went into the next round of the cup against a team in our division again, Hamrun Spartans. We drew to them in the league, but we got a good 2-0 win here. Bugia and Carlinhos. A bore 0-0 draw against Figueira, although we were dominating that game as well. And then we turn up the tempo with a 6-1 win. Another quick hat-trick for Mohamed Solly, but Carlinhos, Yepes and an own goal also on the score sheet, so we'll have a quick look at that game. So as you can see, we dominated this game. They only had the 4 shots on goal, only 2 on target, but we had the majority of the possession and a lot of shots. So here are the goals. First one came here, started on the right hand side. Solly did well. He got half cleared up. Bugia using to Yepes. Really good fast flowing football, just trying to keep the ball, little passes. They did win it back eventually, but Sota closed down well, did well, laid off Solly, who was unfortunate, and it fell right to Carlinhos, who grabbed the first goal of the game. Another early goal, which we've been getting quite a lot of recently. The second goal again for us. Actually, it may have been for them. Zarate here on the left-hand side. I've got to check who actually scored this one. Oh no, sorry, it was for us. Jorge Yepes. Carlinhos on the left-hand side here. Back into Yepes. And the number 7 was keeping quite close to the ball. Picked it up here. Great individual run. Unfortunate there, but Sota gave it back to him. And a good finish into the far corner. Their goal here came from a corner. Zarate, good ball in. Bow at the back post, put in to the back of the net. This is our third. It was an own goal. Sota put the ball in. It just came off Adeniza. And even before half time, you know, it's not quite a rout unless Mohamed Solly scores. Sota into Solly here. Unfortunate initially, and then gets it and beats the keeper at his near post. And then Solly went on to add his second. Ball came in from Sota. Carlinhos here. He loses it. Sota whips it in and Solly puts it to the back of the net. 4-1 up at half time. 5-1 rather. We went and made it 6 here. Another Solly goal. Yepes into Agius. Solly. And a good finish into the back of the net. Overall 6-1. They almost went the whole of the second half without conceding, but it was a really good result for us. We'll go back to the rest of the games. Got a 1-1 draw against San Juan towards the end of November. Carlinhos grabbing a goal when we did go behind. Beat Jazeera 2-0 in the first division again. Sota and Yepes. Beat Pieter Hotspur 3-1 in the 4th round of the FA Trophy. Edu Vallecillo, who I did start ahead of Solly, who did want a few games, so I decided, especially as it's in the cup, I'd start him, and he grabbed 2 goals. Quite impressed. Agius getting the other one for us, and Malia scoring for them quite late on. And then the most recent result, we beat Pembroke Athletic 4 goals 10 away from home. Colinios, Sota, Soli and Pisani getting the goals. A really good victory. Now, we'll go on to the competition. As you can see, we're 5 points clear at the top with a game in hand. So it's really looking good for us. We're bang on halfway through the season for us. A few other teams have had the game extra. It looks like our game in hand's over. I think it might be now against St George's, who we're going to play. As you can see in the FA Trophy, we're in the quarter-finals, which is a really good achievement for us. We've got Melita, who are in our league as well, doing pretty well. We'll have a look at that cup now. And there's a few teams left in it. I think predominantly Premier League teams. Yeah, they're all Premier League apart from our match, which is an all Division 1 game. I thought maybe we could get into Europe if we won this, but I did check, and it's you just automatically qualify next season for the quarter-final, which I suppose isn't too bad, but hopefully we can get to the final. I'm pretty sure we could beat 1 or 2 Premier League teams along the way. Since the last episode as well, I did accept bids for Colinios, but he, for some reason, decided to reject them and stay. I'll quickly show you here. I was quite surprised. There was 2 good, decent Spanish teams that went for him, and he rejected to stay. I did try and offer him a new contract, which he wasn't interested. Same with Mohamed Soli, but hopefully towards the end of the season when we confirm promotion they'll stay. But today we'll go with the St George's game. After this game I'll show you the Malta fixtures too, but obviously the last time we played St George's was the first game of the season. Episode 6, if you haven't watched it, features this game where Mohamed Soli scores 7 goals. Is he going to repeat it? I highly doubt it, but it's worth a look at. So these are the teams. They're playing a flat 4-4-2 with Aiden in goal, Marashi, Brinkat, Oyoa, Sadovsky at the back, Ifeanyi, Zafara, Camilleri, Zamit in the midfield, and Seri and Chiquado up front. They got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Of course, Del Negro used to play for Shara at the start of our series. But we again are playing this 4-3-3 with Rapchan in goal, Martinelli, Buyeya, Lopez and Chini at the back. I've recently, by the way, renewed Alessandro Lopez's contract, so he'll still be here next season, which is great for us. 5-star potential and 5-star current ability. Centre back, Agusa at defensive midfielder, Abeles and Caruana in the middle, Colinios and Sota on the wings, and Mr. Soli up front. Also included Vallecino on the bench, so hopefully he can come in. It's been difficult to play him, especially with the foreign rule. Sometimes it's difficult to get him on the bench ahead of Soli, but you know, let's see how it goes. So off we go here, and hopefully another victory for us. We've been dominating all the games we've been playing. We're smashing teams for stats. Already they're yet to have a shot. We're dominating them for possession. Yet to see a highlight though in these first 25 minutes or so. We'll have to see how it goes. Almost the first half with no highlight now. They've had a player injured and forced to make a substitute, and we're actually going to go into half time here with no highlight now. That's shocking. I'm pretty sure there. I'm going to bring off Chini just to be safe anyway. Let's see what we can do. Chini, right back, will bring on Cortis. Let's see what we can do here. Coming into the second half, we've had 9 shots. They've just had the 1. Here's Sota with the ball in, half cleared. Here's the substitute Cortis. Back to Abeles. Into Buyeya. Caruana. Mohamed Soli does well, and a really good finish. Soli's 21st in 16 or 17 games. It's a really good record at the moment for him. Just really hope we can keep hold on to him. Caruana into Soli. His speed got him past that first defender. He loops it over the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. Really good finish. And hopefully we'll get another 3 points. Really dominating teams. I really hope we can continue this into next season too. Soli's taking a little knock. We said just there. It looks like his condition's okay though. I might bring him off at about 70 minutes. Bring on Edu Vallecino, but here's Sota, ball in, Soli again, and he's hit the bar. It's unlucky. If he did score that, I probably would have kept him on for the hat-trick, but bring on Vallecino, and we'll bring off Caruana, who's on a booking, and we'll bring on Pisani. See how that goes. Martinelli here. Into Abeles. Good ball. Sotter, good finish. 2-0. Really happy with Sotter. I think we are paying him quite a bit of money, but he is providing quite well. His contract also ends at the end of the season, but I'm pretty confident we can keep hold on to him. I did have talks with him, but they broke down. He did want a wage rise, but can't really afford it for the time being anyway, but I'm pretty confident he'll still be here. 80 minutes gone anyway. Goal kick went straight to their left back, but Carlinhos will pick it up here into Abeles. Pisani into Vallecino. Vallecino, the substitute, does well. Still going. Good ball. Carlinhos, really good football. Great ball from Vallecino. Good finish, Carlinhos. 3-0 now. He just held off that centre-back. Carlinhos creates some space for himself and a first-time finish into that far corner past the goalkeeper. But yeah, you can see by the stats, we're absolutely destroying them. Here's Curtis. Back to Lopez, who's been really good this season. Pisani. Sotter again. Good ball in. Half cleared. Curtis. Pisani, Vallecino, good save. Sotter grabs his second. 4-0. He's 5th of the season now. He's having such a good season for us from that wing. I'm really happy with him. So far, so good for us this season. Just the one defeat. And it's a defeat I really thought we could have got rid of. Overall, St George's 0, Tarshin Rainbows 4. Very, very good victory. The defence has been really solid for us this season too, but obviously solid with the goal. Soto with 2 and Carlinhos also with 1. We've got 8 points clear now. Really, the league is ours to lose at the moment. But now we'll go and have a quick look at what happened with the Maltese fixtures. Things haven't really gone our way much. Obviously we've got Niger next in a friendly, but we're just not winning games. Not too sure where I left off. It was around this sort of area. I've lost to Azerbaijan 3-0. Italy 4-0. Oh, of course, I wasn't really defensive there. It's from now. Bulgaria, we lost 3-1. They did have a man sent off, but Tonev got a hat-trick for them. Lost to Croatia 2-0. That was the last game of the Euro group. Kind of happy we've got rid of that group. Start a fresh slate. Went into friendlies against Solomon Islands, who I thought we'd probably get a win against, but we drew 0-0 and lost to Finland 3-1. We're coming into, obviously, January now, 2016. We don't have a game until March. That's our group. There's two teams in Lithuania and Armenia I feel we can beat, but hopefully, you know, we get a few points on the board. Unfortunately, we've dropped significantly in the world rankings. If I can try and show you. We've fallen to 171st, which is a massive drop, the lowest we've ever been. But it's annoying because if you look at teams around us, I'm pretty confident we could beat 90% of these teams. You know, such as Thailand, Malaysia, Myanmar. There's a lot of the Asian teams up there, but you know, we've dropped quite a lot. But I feel we could beat a lot of these, so if we sort some friendlies out, I'm pretty sure we'll get results against them. So that was quite a good episode. We've gone through what's been happening and what's happened, and obviously we've got a good victory against St George's too. Next episode we'll have a quick look at the fixtures, see what we can come up with. Go with the Tarshin Rainbows fixture list. Obviously our season finishes in around 4 months, 5 months. So if we try and potentially, if we win that game, we'll have a semi-final and a final, which I really want a live com. So we'll probably do that in the meantime, but we'll probably have 2 more episodes before the end of the season. I'll try and break up and come up to around the Arbor game, end of February. We'll do that game, and then we'll round up the season too. Anyway guys, I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to start a new series too, probably sometime this week, and there might be a few other episodes coming out. If you guys enjoy other games as well, be sure to check out the channel. I'll leave a link in the description for a lad called Harley. check out his videos and make sure you leave a like and subscribe for him too. But if you did enjoy this episode, guys, I'm really grateful for any feedback. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.